I think that we can start getting to the point where we just kind of circle everything that's in the numerator, and you can just start looking at this as -5 minus a -9. If it helps you, we can still do this part where, let me show you what I'm talking about. We could still do the part where I recognize that -5/10 is the same as -5 over +10. And we can recognize that -9/10 is the same as -9 over +10. And then bring down the subtraction sign. But really, we have the same thing here that we have when remember when I just kind of circled all the signs? Let me go back to the scribble. Basically, I'm trying to get you to recognize that we need to pay attention to those signs. And we're taking a -5 and we're subtracting a -9. So however you need to set it up so that you see this is the problem, go ahead and do it that way. Now, the next step I'm going to take is I'm going to make sure the denominators are the same. And they are, so I don't need to make any other changes to this before I can go ahead and subtract. So I just drag the denominator or bring the 10 over the 10, the denominator stays the same. Then I'm going to grab a different color and I'm going to change subtraction to addition. So the first thing I do is I add and then the opposite. So I change the subtraction to addition and the -9 to a +9. And then I'm going to just rewrite the problem. This reads -5 plus a +9. Now, the signs are different, so I'm going to subtract. And when I subtract, I put the number that's larger in terms of absolute value at the top. Absolute value basically just changes the numbers so that they're positive. Absolute value is distance from 0, and distance from 0 we record as positive. So when you compare these two positive numbers, 9 is larger. That's why I put it at the top. And then I subtract the smaller number 5 and I get 4. Then I already said that the 9 is larger, so I have more of the positives, so my answer is positive. Since I have less of the negatives and more of the positives, the answer is positive. And then I bring over the denominator of 10. Now 4/10 can be reduced. 4 and 10 are both even numbers, so I can divide each of them by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So my final answer is 2/5. -5/10 minus a -9/10 gives me 2/5.